Whoa! Thank you for joining us. Acts 2 verse 28, please. You have shown me the way of life, and you will fill me with joy in your presence. Some people understand the seriousness of God, but they don't think about God having joy and laughter. This text tells us that God fills us with joy in His presence. I'm not saying every time you are in God's presence, you will feel joy. Sometimes you may be overwhelmed with love, sometimes overwhelmed with conviction, sometimes simply peace and tranquility. Of course, sometimes joy, because our text tells us that the nature of God is to fill His people with joy where in His presence. Notice it's also say the way of life. Experiencing God's presence is a way of life. I remember a pastor whose congregation in 1996 experienced what is called the laughing revival. Many of his people were overwhelmed with joy. They react with dancing, singing, tears in their eyes, and many were filled with uncontrollable laughter. That same pastor, after many years, said to me, I think this season of joy has passed. I disagree. I thought to myself, the Bible said, rejoice always. Today is included in the always. So the joy will always be there. Again, our verse says, this is a way of life. I like to remind you that the context of Peter's preaching is Acts chapter 2. This is where we read about the outpouring of the Spirit. God wants you to be filled with joy. As they lift their hands right now, fill them with your joy. Oh!